Our next speaker, he's going to talk to us about the power of speech. The president of STEM at Parkland Middle School, star athlete, member of the STEM state champions, and lead Novillero Tech crew anchor. Also, he is our captain of our back-to-back basketball team that just won. Please help me welcome Mr. Tyrone McDuffie.
Wow, I'm very excited to be here today in front of all you guys. Thank you, Mr. Galino, for that wonderful introduction. Before I get started today, I want to thank one person. And this person, he is a very respectful man, and I couldn't be up here speaking in front of you guys today if it wasn't for him. So give a round of applause to Mr. De La Pena. So it's Friday, I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause. So I'm gonna talk to you guys, I'm gonna give you guys a story about my inspirational story. So let's get started. Today I'm gonna talk about 3 things. Everyone sitting today in this room, you need these 3 things in order to be successful. So let's talk about number 1. Everyone needs choices. You need to have the right choices, and you need to know what choices are going to benefit you, are going to defeat you. Number 2, you need to have a good work ethic. Your choices lead to your work ethic. Without having a good choice, you cannot have a good work ethic. And last but not least, my favorite one is your attitude. You need to have a good attitude, because your choices, with good choices, you will have a good attitude. With the work ethic, you will have a good attitude. So, I started kinder, and I never really thought my language was bad until I got to 1st grade. I was diagnosed with a speech impediment called amnesia. So, let me give you an example of what amnesia is. Amnesia is it's a loss of ability to understand speech. So I myself couldn't say certain words. For example, the color red. I couldn't say the color red. I would say wet. Another example of this amnesia disease is squirrel. I would say swirl. So just stuff like that is what this speech impediment was. So 1st grade I was put into a speech impediment class. And it was very hard for me during this process because me, myself, I had to leave class early, go to the speech class, and finish the work for my other class. Not everybody had to do that. Everybody got to stay in their class and finish the work. So it was very, very hard for me. But 1st grade ends, I go into 2nd grade. 2nd grade, I started this class again. My teacher gives me flashcards to study. And this is when the choices part come in. You need to remember, you need to make good choices. So she tells me, you need to say these words every day, you need to study. I didn't even bother. I said, no, I'm not going to study. Of course, 2nd grade, I didn't pass this class. So 3rd grade comes around, and I remember we had a presentation about what school we wanted to go to. And back then, my dream school was Texas Tech, and I remember they had the color red. So I had a stage fright up there where I couldn't speak for about 10 or 15 minutes. It was very embarrassing. I couldn't speak for 10 to 15 minutes, and I couldn't say the color red. So that mood, that day changed me. It changed something about me. This is where we go to the work ethic part. I come in 4th grade, and they say, you know what? No more. I'm going to put in the extra time and the extra effort. My supporting were my parents every day. So they tell me 10 minutes before you go to bed, you're going to study these flashcards. So I said, okay, let's do that. 10 minutes before we go to bed, let's study these flashcards. I did this, that. Every single day, I studied those flashcards. And by the end of my 4th grade year, I didn't pass. What am I doing wrong? So 5th grade comes in. This is when the attitude part comes in. You have to have a good attitude. So I told myself, you know what? 10 minutes didn't work. How about let's go for 45 minutes every day before I go to bed? So my dad and my mom was like, okay, let's do that. Let's do 45 minutes. Every single day, 45 minutes before I went to bed, I practiced those words in those flashcards. And you know what? It helped. When you put in the time and the effort to practice something you really want to complete, it will benefit you so much. It will benefit you so much. And by the end of my 4th grade year, I passed. I passed this class. So it kind of breaks my heart when people tell me, you know, Tyrone, why do you take everything so seriously? Why do you work so hard at everything you do? Because that's the only benefit I know how to go take something. If somebody is smarter than you, but if you work harder than them, you will always be on the top. And that's just what I did. I busted my butt. The 10 minutes wasn't working, so you know what? I'm gonna do 45 minutes. And for me, being able to speak in front of you guys today, it means a lot. For me, being here, it couldn't say a simple color red. And I'm the head anchor at our campus, at the Novillero Tech Group, which is news around our campus. I'm the president of our T-SLIP program, so I give presentations all the time like crazy. And me coming from a long history, when you fall, you can't just stay there. You gotta get back up. You have to get back up. And another thing I wanna leave you guys out with today. Everyone in this room has the same value. It's all about the 3 things I told you guys. Your choices, your work ethic, and your attitude. Everybody has an obstacle that they want to overcome. Everybody has an obstacle that they want to overcome. The point you have to make, and I look around this room and I see all these young students, adults, teachers, administrators, people wait to overcome these obstacles. No. You do not have to wait to overcome these obstacles. You can overcome them now. You just have to do the 3 things I told you to do. Choices, you have to make the right choices. Your work ethic, you have to put in the time. And your attitude. Your attitude is so much. Nobody's gonna want a guy with a bad attitude. So, I wanna say Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Again, my name is Tyrone McDuffie, and I really appreciate you guys giving me the time to speak in front of you guys today.